creative journalers. This is Kat and welcome to Just Be. I know it has been a while since I posted a video last time, but I am back now. I honestly have not been journaling for a month. Just kind of lost that inspiration for a while, and I've been slowly working through this. I might do a video about like that time period of just like what I did for that month, but for the most part, I have not been journaling, and I've just been kind of taking it slow. But in this journal that you see, I did slowly work day by day in this, and so this is my reading journal. It is a beautiful Archer and Olive journal. It's in B5 or B6. I get those mixed up. I think it's B6. So it's quite a bit bigger, but I just loved this design, and so I wanted to use this for my reading journal this year. So I already preset the pages, and I'm just going to walk through the pages. So for this journal, I really went with the theme. I did some gold, greens, some blue. This came in their subscription box for the winter box. This is not a sponsored video, but in that set, I had like these blues and grays washi. So you're gonna see that I decorated a lot with these. And so let's go ahead and open it up. There are a few things I've changed. So I don't have my name here yet, but I'm thinking about adding maybe one of these flowers. This did not come with the box. This was like at not Hobby Lobby, Michael's. So I might use this just to kind of cover it up and make it pretty or something. I don't know yet. So we'll decorate that in a minute. All right. So this is my first few pages. I created this little pocket, and my goal for here is to put papers. So like right here is my swatch chart for the journal. So as I was working through the journal day by day, I just used these colors, and so I would remember it when I came back, because some days I would come back like 2 days later or something. So anyways, this is like a nice pocket to put that there, or I usually put my rating in there, like my little rating chart and all that. So that's nice to have. And then I just wrote Reading Journal 2026, and you're gonna see these elements again. So here is my 20 and 2026. And so what I did this time is my printer wasn't working, so I usually put the book covers on here. So instead of that, I just went old school and just drew out the books. Tried to do different fonts, but as I read the book, I'm just going to color it based off of the swatch chart, maybe to keep the theme going. The only thing is if I decide to DNF, do not finish a book, or get rid of a book, I'm thinking about just maybe coloring it in black and going over it with white gel pen. That's usually what I do, so we shall see. This is my series tracker, and so I ended up cutting 2 pages, and then I had these scissors that are like, you know, little kid design scissors, I guess, but I ended up making this really pretty lace thing, and then I just glued the 2 pages down, and I previously colored the page behind it in that Tombow color, 158. And then I had some stickers here with like numbers, and so I am currently in the middle of 11 series, and I just put down like what book number I'm on, and I'll just color it in, and that as I go through the series. So okay, this is books read, and I did 2 pages like this, and I actually got this idea right here from, the name is escaping me, but the handle is right there. The Jellyfish Journals, I believe is the handle, but I really liked how she did her books read page. I've done different styles in the past, so I want to try this way. And so I'm just going to put title, the rating, and CFR is Christian fiction rating. So I do read a lot of Christian fiction, so I have my own rating system for that. And it actually was inspired by Lou and her rating. So I kind of took that and made it my own. So it's a 1 through 3 scale. And then I put G for genre, and it'll be interesting to see like how many books I read in a certain genre. But I went all the way to 120. I don't think I'm going to hit 120 this year. Last year, I think I hit maybe 100 or maybe shy of 100. So we shall see what I have this year. So, all right, this page is my DNFs, or for do not finish. And I kind of messed up here, which is why I put like a little tree branch there. I put an S, but I didn't want to put the S there. Anyways, so I did with the same scissors, I cut out this vellum piece of paper, and I'm just going to write down any books that I DNF in there. Or I do have little book covers printed that I printed out earlier before my printer started acting weird. So I might put the book covers there if I have those already printed. So, all right, here is a book matrix spread, and I did something similar to this last year, but I did it wrong. And so this is the correct way. And this one, I saw it on Joshi Corin's channel. Link that handle down below. But essentially, each month I am going to put down my favorite book for the month. So A would be for January, and so I'm going to put the book title here, and then B is February, book title there. And so the idea is that that book is going to go up against every book that was my favorite for the year. So each month is going to have one favorite book, and so there's 12 of them, so A through L. And then each book's going to go against the other book. And so if A is better than B, I'll put A here. If A is better than C, I'll put A here. But if B is better than, but if C is better than B, then I'll put C here. And so you just kind of go through that way, and then at the very end you tally how many A has, how many B, C, D. And so the idea is it'll give you an accurate representation of the best book you've read that year. So I did it last year, so this year I'm going to try it again. Okay, so this is my biblical reading and retelling challenge. So I do have a challenge. It's on my reading channel, and this is for biblical fiction, biblical books of the Bible, or studies, biblical studies. So anything related to like devotionals or studies or biblical fiction, really. And so I just put down the prompts here on this side, and then on this side the idea was to again put the book pictures here, but if I can't get my printer working, which hopefully I will by this time, but if not, if I don't want to print out the book covers, I'll probably just write down the books there. So all right, this is another challenge I'm doing for this year, and this is Janet's challenge at Jane Reads, and this is Christian Fiction Bingo 2026. And I just print out the printable. It was a little big, but try to make it fit. But that's what I'm doing for another yearly reading challenge. And then on this side is just a year at a glance. The intention for this one is as the year goes on and other readathons are happening, if they're like specific ones, like I know that I like to watch Macy at the Brightside Girls, her readathons. She does like 2-week-long readathons, and they're like throughout the year. I'll probably use a Tombow, and I would dot the 2 weeks of that readathon, and I'll just put like on the side or on the bottom like what that readathon is. If it's a month long, I'll probably just put down month long. write like readathon or something like that. So that's the idea for this page. I believe that's my last page. Yes, so that is my last page, and like I said, it took a while for me to do this much in January. So there's going to be no January setup in this journal. The next the next month I'm going to set up in here is going to be February. So that's okay. It doesn't bother me too much, but I'll set up February's entry in here and then show a video over that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in another one. Bye guys.